was probably like the worst mango that I've ever had in a long time. Like, it was super ripe, but it wasn't sweet at all. Like, it was just like biting into nothingness. Super disappointing, kind of upset about that, but hey, you win some, you lose some, okay? I don't know why I had to start with that. I feel like I've forgotten how to vlog. Like, basically, I want this to be a reading vlog because I'm so behind, not on my books goal, but on my pages goal. So I set up, for this year, I set a pages goal of, how much? Of 25,000. I set a pages goal, I'm on Storygraph. I set a pages goal of 25,000. And honestly, I don't know where I got that number from. I literally just pulled it out of my ass. And I was like, okay, yeah, I can reach 25,000 pages. I don't even know. Like, I don't know if that's a lot. I don't know if that's a little, but that's how much I'm at. And I'm currently behind 1,212 pages. Yikes. So this week I want to kind of focus on like trying to get like these pages read. Mind you, I have a lot going on. It's supposed to be, we have some friends that are coming into town this week, so we're going to be going out with them. I literally have a feature. This weekend is Easter. I literally have a feature where I'm going to be performing some of my poetry on Sunday on Easter. So I want to do some writing and stuff for that too. So it's like, there's just a lot. There's just a lot. And mind you, a girl still gotta work. A girl still gotta do her job every single day. I gotta clock in. Not really clock in, but y'all get what I'm saying. So, you know, there's a lot going on. So I'm just trying to get kind of back on track. This has been a really tough reading year, I'm not gonna lie, just because I feel like I've been so busy. I haven't had time to just like read my books, and that's literally all a girl wants to do is read her books. So we have Eternal Ruin, which is the sequel to Immortal Dark by Tigges Germa, and I have been reading this book since January. I'm like a little over 50% through, I think. So I need to read it. She's a thickie, but this is like probably like 300 pages left in here. Well, damn, that seems like a lot, but that's probably accurate. I think it's almost 500 pages, so maybe like 200 more pages in here. Boom. Okay, then I'm also reading this one, What Doesn't Break by Cassandra Clare. This is like a really interesting kind of story. I don't really know where it's going, so I've been wanting to get back into it, but I picked it up. I'm on page 64. It's a shorter read, definitely shorter than Eternal Ruin. That's what we're gonna be doing, but right now I need to like get dressed and get some semblance of my life together. It's actually supposed to be warming up. It's supposed to be nice today. So I think that the fit is going to be just dress, cute little dress, and then I'll throw a cardigan on top of it. You know, maybe this one, just something calm, because like I just have work, but I am going to go outside today because it's too nice to stay in the house. And I need to be outdoors. I need to be in the sun, getting my vitamin D. Okay? So, yeah. Just gonna get dressed. This is cute. This is like super casual. Okay, you guys. I might have just found like the perfect updo look. But, let me see what it looks like in the back. It look crazy, y'all. It look crazy, or is it cute? I kind of think it's cute. I just kind of like twisted it up, but it's like very low tension, but it's like keeping everything off of me, which I need. I want to do like just some light makeup, just because I'm feeling like, you know, being a little cute. So ignore my TV show in the background. I just always have to have something going because I have issues. It's like at this moment I'm questioning like, why am I doing like a full face, you know? And it's like I don't have any reason, so it's like well, that's why I never really wear makeup. But I'm like, why do I need a reason? Why can't I just, you know, decide, hey, let's put on some makeup and just put it on. You know what I mean? You guys, I am no makeup artist. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing. But what I do know is that I can get my friends to do my makeup for me, and then I just copy, like, whatever they do. Yes. Little mascara. I was able to get some basic groceries that I needed, and also I forgot that I need to pick up my library books, so I picked those up too. So this was actually a very successful trip. Face card is just eating today. Like, literally had multiple people stop me and be like, oh, you're so pretty, and I'm like, thank you. My roof is leaking again, which is unfortunate, but that's life. So I did end up getting a good amount of stuff. Well, not a good amount. I got some grapes because, you know, I love grapes. And I went there for avocados, got my avocados, so I'm about to make my salad now. I also got some sandwich meat just because I have bread, and so I'm gonna do sandwiches this week as well. My bun is coming down, but don't look at that. So while I was on my walk, I was listening to Don't Let the Forest In by C.G. Drews. And I just finished it, and honestly it was actually pretty good. At first I was like, it had me confused, like the plot twist at the end, like the whole when it was revealed, I was like, oh, I was actually surprised because I didn't know that was going to happen. But it was definitely frustrating me throughout the whole entire book. I was like, why are people being around the bush? Like, it didn't make sense. And so when it was like revealed, I was like, oh yes, that made a ton of sense. If you read this book, then you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, then you should just read it and then you'll know what I'm talking about. I don't know how I'm feeling yet. Like, it's not a 5-star read. Like, I wasn't in love with it that much. Like, there's definitely some points I feel like it kind of drags on, or I get like a little bored and I'm just like I think I was waiting a long time for like the reveal to happen, but I still liked it. I thought it was like, it's very like flowery, very like poetic, and like, you know, it's got like the romance between these two boys, and it is just like they have these very tender moments and stuff. I think what I was struggling with in the beginning was kind of differentiating between the two boys, because their names are Andrew and Thomas, which is like fine. Those are fine names, but it was hard for me to remember, like, okay, Andrew's the one with the twin, Thomas is, you know, this guy. Like, I was like trying to make sure I remember that, but which I think is just an effect of, you know, listening to this on audiobook versus like reading maybe. But then I don't know, I feel like I probably would have gotten confused reading it physically as well, because it's like the names are just, they're not distinctive in themselves, you know. I almost forgot to show you guys my library pickups. So I got Story Genius, How to Use Brain Science to Go Beyond Outlining and Write a Riveting Novel. And then I also got The 7 Basic Plots, Why We Tell Stories by Christopher Booker. I'm just like, I don't know, sometimes I want to learn more, you know, basically, and just kind of like get into it. There's nothing wrong with working on your craft. And I saw these on Instagram. They were talking about these books on them and a few other ones, so I just picked them up and I was going to buy them, but then I said, wait, why don't I hit up my local library? And that's exactly what I did. Reading nonfiction books is so hard for me, but we can do hard things. So now that I'm done with work, I don't know, I feel like I need to like decompress a little bit. I'd be so tired, like my brain is just turned off. Okay, so I decided to pick up What Doesn't Break by Cassandra Caw. This is following a girl, and basically this girl and her family get invited to like, they're like peasants, and they get invited to this rich family's home or whatever, and blah blah blah. They murdered her parents and then they kill her right afterwards and like dump the bodies like out back in like a giant pile. And basically what happens is she doesn't die. She doesn't die, or she dies but she comes back, so she becomes like undead. And she, because of like the trauma of like watching like her parents like die and like that whole like the whole situation, basically she like represses all of her memories like from her past life, and also like of, you know, like their death or whatever. And so she doesn't really have any memory of like who she was before. So Laudna is like the name that she gave herself. I can't for the life of me remember what her name used to be. It's a very Frankenstein-esque type of story. Like she basically is in the woods, like just like living off the woods, being like very feral and stuff, but then she's like, she wants company, she wants companionship, she wants friends and stuff, and but every time like she tries to go out of the forest and like, you know, talk to people or go into towns or whatever, she's met with like mobs, and you know, because they think she's a monster because she looks like a monster, I guess. Like she looks just very like this. There's also the voice, so like the voice is like in her head and it tells her, like tries to give her give her advice on like what she should do next and stuff, but the voice is not her, and it's not like, it can't control her, you know what I mean? It's just like, it's just trying to inject its ideas onto Laudna. The voice also has its own like motives and memories from the past that, you know, it has its own reasons for wanting to do things, but we just don't really know what they are or like why. I'm curious to see where this is going. I'm gonna keep reading though. Good morning, you guys. I meant to get up earlier today, honestly, but obviously that did not happen on account that I be tired. Woke up late today. I need to wash my hair, but didn't do that. And I also forgot that I'm supposed to have my clothing pickup. I have a bunch of clothes I want to donate, and they've literally been sitting like in my living room for like the longest time. I found a shelter that comes and does pickups like all around the city. They're going to be coming today at 11 a.m. so I have to get all of the stuff like together and labeled. Like you have to put like the little name on it, and then I can just leave it downstairs and they'll pick it up. So pretty. Okay, everybody say hi. Oh, sorry. Everybody say hi to the vlog. Hiya. They're being cute. Don't hate. That is beautiful. I did some reading this morning. I was reading Story Genius, which is actually really good. It's about like what a story is and like how to write like a compelling story. And that's why I got it specifically, was for like the writing stuff. But I also think reading it, and I've only read like the first little bit of it, but I think reading it is also going to make me like a better reader as well, which I'm really happy about. I lost my boyfriend. Babe. What the hell? Where? I was fixing my shoe. It's so pretty out. The cherry blossoms are cherry blossoming. Like, it's starting, you guys. It's starting to get pretty. Hey guys, so had to come back, update vlog. This vlog is not going how I expected it to at all. I just have been having a tough week, just all over the place, kind of. With work is really stressing me out. It's becoming a problem point, I feel like, but I'm just working through it, like trying to deal with this world and like AI and being a tech worker and working and like having like AI be like so forced and shoved down our throats. And I know it's like it's inevitable, and so it's like it's just hard dealing with all of that. I've been journaling and I haven't been reading that much, but I did read a little bit this morning, and I think I was telling you guys about that. Today has been a rough day. Like, I've literally been trying to like get outside, you know, like touch grass, because I just feel so like disconnected. I am here at my boyfriend's right now. He's about to make some bomb smash burgers, and we're gonna play video games and probably do some reading as well. I just wanted to be like transparent with you guys, because I really wanted this vlog to be just, oh, you know, reading a bunch, like busting out these pages to get back on my goal. But I feel like it's been more of a vlog of basically showing why I'm not why I'm so far behind on my pages goal, because it's like life be lifing, especially because it's like I try to like prioritize like my friendships, trying to balance that plus work. And like sometimes like after work I want to read, but it's like my brain is just, it's just fried. I'm just in overload mode. It's hard. We're trying. Let's go see what boyfriend's doing. Hey babe.
Hey.
How's the burgers coming?
I'm on the onion duty. She's putting up a tough fight. I got the fries in the air fryer and the bacon in the oven.
Noise. Yeah, I was telling them how I was going crazy today.
It's a crazy world right now. It really is.
For real. Happy Thursday, y'all. We've made it another day. Praise the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. We made it. Y'all know where I'm at. Literally have not read. I have my book right here though. This book invokes a certain curiosity in me, and that's why I'm like, I've been telling you guys like I have no clue what's about to happen, but I really like that. So I'm just chasing that feeling. So I want to know like what's about to happen. Okay. you guys, I am up. I am taking a personal day today because my mental was just all over the place and I needed a little reset. So this morning I just got up, took care of myself, read a little bit, was doing some editing and reading and such. I am gonna go eat because I'm feeling hungry. I'm going to have breakfast. I'm not going to starve myself and just fall into my book. That's growth, okay? That's real. I have about 100 pages left in this book, and I finally got to Act 2 is what they're calling it. All of Act 1 felt a lot like just a preamble, felt a lot like exposition, like we were just kind of really getting to know her as like she kept doing like the same things over and over and over. It just showed like she really just like she's learning, but like very, very slowly. Like very, very slowly. So it was a lot of like the same. So that's why I kept saying like I don't know where this is going, because it just kept going in the same place. Now something interesting has just happened. She tries to be a part of communities, you know, she's been getting rejected over and over. And so basically she's taken to leaning into like her feralness and her monster likeness and just being kind of like this ghostly kind of present, you know, that becomes like a lore in the town. It's like, oh, you know, she eats men, she scares, you know, she does these things. And it's not true, because she's very like soft-hearted, but she is protective and fierce in that way, and she wants to protect the outcasts of the towns, you know, these people who are less powerful. And so she starts doing that. That's kind of where we're at. And basically she ends up in a situation where she saves this girl, but there's going to be retribution to that girl for what she did. Now she's actually has like a purpose with someone, so I'm interested to see how that is going to happen. And I'm still confused about this voice aspect. Like the voice is still there, the voice is still trying to guide her, but it's really unclear as to what truly are the voice's motives and the voice's background. So I'm hoping that we get more into that. Like I said, there's only like a little over 100 pages left. So what's happening? I'm outside, decided to go for a little walk just to get some sun, catch some sun, maybe read outside a little bit. So doing that, and then probably gonna go back and get ready because I am going to dinner with the boyf tonight. Yeah. Ada's gonna do my makeup.
Yes, I am.
Shout out to Ada. So you guys remember how I say I be stealing all of my friends like makeup tips? So this is one of those moments, because Ada's gonna do my makeup and I'm gonna be like, ooh, that's cute, that's cute, that's cute. And then I'm gonna steal all her little tricks.
Okay, turn towards the light. Me. I'm the light.
You are the light.
Aw.
Okay. Final look. Face. So cute. Shout out to my boo.
Tee.
Ada boo.
Love Jazza.
Thank you.
Cutie.
Beats by Jay, y'all. So
I don't do that no more.
holler at her.
No, don't.
She does do makeup.
Don't holler at me at all.
I'm gonna give you guys a full fit check when we get to the restaurant. We're going to Texas Roadhouse, which is like one of my favorite restaurants, honestly. Like I love their rolls. I eat that down every single time. It's a cute little casual date night. I've had such a good day today. Like honestly, it was so needed just to have a day where I could just read. Yo. Thanks for coming to Jazzy's Land. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.